Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here, welcoming you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. As you can see from the title, new hero coming to the game. We're gonna check out his overview and what he brings to the table, and of course, we know it's a new tank. It's been leaked. In a sense, it's not really leaked. You know, it was just placed in the game. Again, I know in the last video I talked about the tank team, but I never really looked at them as a whole. That was something that I forgot to do, so we'll do it in this video here. And also we'll check out my results for Ascension Arena and how far I've progressed, interestingly enough. So first up, let's actually hop over to Discord here. So as always, you know, this is the drawing of the new hero, but again, the hero itself looks more like 3D versus the drawing. Like the shells on the right looks like the drawing of the hero. Again, he's not showing his face, so that may be what he does in battle, but we have to wait and see. I am excited for him because again, there is place for him on the tank team. We'll take a look at the tank team, of course, towards the end of the video. You want to stick around for that, but let's just see what he brings to the table. All right, so dear commanders, a new SSS-level Wenfyr Tank hero, Alcor, Wandering Ronin, is coming soon in Eternal Evolution. Using a carapace, attacks an enemy with the largest HP value. Interestingly enough, that's kind of different because normally it's the lowest, well, for assassins anyways. Knocking back the target and enemies around the target over a large distance. That's interesting. And knocking them down, simultaneously dealing damage equal to a percentage of Alcor's max HP. Then deploys a stellar field around target for a few seconds, and it sounds like AoE. Periodically shocks enemies in a large area, dealing the same amount of damage and knocking them down. The damage from this skill cannot crit, is calculated instantly, and can't be delayed. Typical tank stuff. And of course, hero characteristics: knockdown, enemy push. Tanks have been moving around heroes of late. Hero overview: knockdown, resurrection. Okay, so sounds interesting enough. Again, there isn't much here other than the ultimate, of course, and tomorrow they'll drop the skills. But again, the hero is in the game already, so if you want to go check out his skills, actually I'll show you how to do it. I know I did it in a previous video. Somebody said I went too fast, but we'll do it again, right? And take a look at his animation real quick. And as for skill review, we'll do that way later, right? Okay, so let's just hop back into the game. All right, so we're back in the game, and as you can see, yes sir, let's go. We in the top 4, baby. Let's go, right? And coincidentally, to get into the top 4, we had to beat our boy. Yeah, we had to. And interestingly enough, he kept his team the same. I thought he was gonna switch it, and I just didn't want to have to switch it. But either way, my assassins were gonna lose anyway. So even if I had switched them out and put energy in there, my assassins were gonna lose. So interestingly enough, there, Deji actually saved me in that last fight there. Of course, it was up to Deji. I could have lost. Yeah, I could have definitely lost, but Deji ended up saving me versus the energy team there. So again, made it to the top 4. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because I'll show you here. Let's actually back out before we go. I didn't want to go all the way back there, but let's just take a look at Hell Arena real quick. I'll show you something. So there you go. He 5-0'd me there, so chances are he's going to beat me. This is his team. So obviously the combat power in Hell Arena is a lot different, right? But again, you see these teams, I'm not beating that. So I'm happy I made it to the top 4. I remember when I used to be happy just making it to the top 16, right? But now we're in the top 4. Awesome. Love it. Progress, right? That's what they say. Trust the process, and that's what I've been doing. So now let's actually go take a look at the hero. And first you gotta go into here, then you click on wish list. Once you click on wish list, you go over to Wenfyr, right? I think this is the part where he said that I went too fast. You want to click on any one of these hourglasses. Let's just go with this guy. When you keep scrolling to the right till you get to Vaz, right? He's right after Vaz. We keep going. We'll keep going there and see once we get to him, right? You just keep clicking to the right, and interestingly enough, that was Arcadia. Actually, I thought it was. Oh, this is Arcadia. And then after Vaz, he should be here, right? We'll look at his animation, chilling by the water, shooting arrows. That's the block there, interestingly enough. And that's the ultimate. That's a lot of spikes. So hopefully he does some big damage. This is how he looks in game. Looks pretty cool. I like that. I think he's going to be small, right? I don't think he will be that big, but Kenneth will make him huge, I should say. Very interested to see what he brings to the table. But again, he's going to fit into the team, especially in PvP. If you have Awakened 7 Kenneth, there's an open slot for him. So we don't have to really worry too much about that of replacing anyone. It's just merely we'll go over to the tank team. And of course, his skills are here. These are his actual skills. But again, I feel like these two are off, right? Like, I think these are two passives versus this being a skill. Because normally, like I mentioned in a previous video, you gaining the Guardian state and then it's telling you that he's also a Terran. That sounds more like a passive. But that's just me personally. We're going to have to wait for the update to see what that is. And also, actually, may not even have to wait all the way till the update. We'll see it in the skills release tomorrow. But let's actually go over to the tank team and I'll show you what I meant by, actually not here, definitely not here, but let's go into here. It's a good place to show it, and we'll look at the tank team. Of course, it's our boy, right? Is he really my boy? Not really. I just call him our boy, but I was just putting Sam in there for, we'll talk about that later. Tanks, right? So again, here for the tanks, we got a decent amount of options for PvP, right? For PvE, primarily, you don't need Teresh. You're not gonna run Teresh. This is what I run in PvE, depending on the situation, right? So we'll put Purin in there. Purin gets her shine. I did work on Purin's gears, right? Finally, it's so difficult to get a decent HP in Resonance. It's so annoying. Like, I tried so many runs, I just couldn't find anything like attack and crit rate. Like, come on now. Well, what is Piran doing with all of that? But again, here with this team, this is primarily what I run in PvP. If I need a little bit more, I can go with Orton, right? Orton increases the damage of tanks once he casts his ultimate, and 3 times it'll be the max and all of that fun stuff. So that's also another option there. But for anything, it's pretty much, Bergman's the go-to. The new tank hero with this team, I think we'll just have to remove our other boy, right? We have to remove Bergman here and put him in. We'll keep Panda, we'll keep Connor, we'll keep Purin, because again, he does bring some, increase to his damage. It doesn't sound like he does much for the team based on, previewing his skills, right? I know I didn't go over them, but again, that's primarily it there. For PvP, we'll take out Purin, of course, but she would need an awakening. That'd be awesome, actually, right? That'd be a great thing to do. I still like running Teresh because, again, he does give that 15% increase to your max HP in the back, and I'll put Connor back there, throw Connor. But chances are, once he gets added, I'll probably throw him, right? Because he does, move the units around. and then they do reduced damage, and him being in the fray does more damage and he takes less damage. Connor's gonna make his way back over there anyways, right? Obviously, you can also go with Wamigan because he does have the ability to, increase the amount of damage you do at Awaken 9. I still didn't bring him to 10 yet. I should have, but I didn't. I'd rather bring Panda to 10 than him to 10 right now, right? That's just me personally. But again, as you can see, we already have space for him. It's not a matter of replacement, it's just a matter of preference. Whether you go with Bergman, actually let me switch this because this thing is bothering me here. So that way if I switch out of him, it'll automatically have it. Perfect. You can go with Bergman, or you switch out Bergman for Wamigan, and new guy, he just fits right in. So again, we don't really have to worry about who's getting replaced. It's just a matter of preference, right? And I would never use what's his name here, this guy. It maybe could be good now, maybe. I'm just not a fan. I'm not. But again, I'm very excited about this new hero. I am. I'm very interested to see what he brings to the table and how his damage is looking like. Both his ultimate and his common skill does not crit, right? Obviously, Obek's gonna make it crit, but that's neither here nor there, right? The knockdowns are gonna crit from Abek. So endless battles is most likely going to be tanks and I think summoners and whoever the off banner is. That's pretty much it. But if you made it this far in a video, obviously you are the one, and I appreciate you. That's how you support the channel, by making it to the end of the video. And the word of the day is tanks. We're in the tank meta now. Yes, summoners still great, don't get me wrong, they are, but we're in the tank meta now. And for those that are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,300 subscribers. Help us get there. And of course, you get guides, updates, walkthroughs, and of course the Fun to Play series for the newer players. For those that are rocking with me, let me know how you're feeling based off of the quick overview of the new hero in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button so we can send it out to the algorithm. Everything you do here in terms of engagement help out the channel. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.